Look, we're seeing the start of a set. Whoa.
Yeah, game 1. Red Raptor versus Nimue. We got Orb versus Orb, the Spear versus Boots here. Raydish, like we talked earlier about with Wes on Tesca, Red Raptor for Raydish. I don't expect to see it any other way. In fact, I don't know what it would take to get Raydish off this character. I think this is just literally a character made for him.
I also feel like once this skin came out, he was also pretty much like, this is the one.
It's like, oh, they're making me into the villain. Yeah. It's like, all right, here we go. And ever since, always on the screen. Goes in for the down light, does get the side air. What else has he got?
Oh, misses that falling side air. Godly still finding a couple hits in here. Oh, misses the recovery there.
Switches over to the orb. Nice neutral air to side air. Raydish can't get down. Side light, neutral air. Another neutral air. Can go for the recovery. No, went for the catch on the side light instead. He's got enough damage to get the knockout here from center. Side sig not going to hit. That's going to disarm him. Raydish just cannot touch the ground. It's been all Godly so far. That being said, he's been touching Godly on his way back to the ground, and so the damage is pretty even.
He's definitely still finding some hits. He hasn't been completely on the defensive. Gravity cancel sidelight just a little too high there. Godly almost getting that first KO.
It's the sidelight war.
Side air.
Not going to do it. Nope. Center stage, a little tough. Switches over to Spear and okay. Go back to basics. It's like 2016 Brawlhalla all over again. Spear ground pound the stage.
Golden 2016-year-olds all remember.
Godly, narrowing on the left side of the stage. Okay. What has Raydish got on the boots? D-Light recovery, probably. That's what I would look for.
Or a side air.
Side air on the other stage, but like D-Light recovery, like you don't even have to think about the position at this point with how much damage you've got. Switches over to the orb. Man, Raydish can't touch him. Godly is so he's doing a lot better here in this set than he did in the previous one. Sider will finally take him down 2-2 now.
I mean, in the last set that Godly was on stream, he did well to start off, right?
He's done well on all of them.
He was 2-0, and then he got reverse 3'd.
Yeah, which is a real mood setter for the day. What else has he got? Sidelight, D-Light not going to hit. Nair hits. Raydish avoiding that N-Sig. Gets the sidelight sider on a whipped sidelight, and Godly starts getting poked by the orb into the side of the stage. What else is Raydish got? Who just runs all the way off to the other side. Godly looking for something. Oh, man, can't reach. Can't reach with that N-Sig. It does reach, though.
It does.
It does reach that platform.
It's got good reach.
And it's crazy when it does.
He's throwing it out a lot. Okay, there's the recovery. I'm curious if he's throwing it out with the intent of like actually catching, or if he's really just trying to bait an action out of Raydish.
Raydish won't land. I think it's a great move. Did he get punished for any of them? No. Raydish is just hovering right above his head. So he's like, I might as well just tell him to be afraid of being up there. Ground pound hits, weapon throw hits, D-Light ground pound connects, and just like that, Raydish brings it right back.
Yeah, and that's going to get things a lot more even because Godly did have Raydish on the red in those second stocks, but no weapon spawn just yet. There it is on the left side.
Side lights. Nuke down light comes through. Okay, another Nair. Chase dodges up, falls with Cider. Side light, neutral air. Doesn't get the Sarah right afterwards. So far, all Godly. And side light Cider would knock out. Side sig on landing would knock out. Does he go for the down sig edge guard here? No. Weapon throw.
You can just play it safe. Go for the obvious. There's a pogo.
Ground pound. Oh, that's
for a side
probably smarter than ground pounding there. Chase dodge recovery not going to hit for the side light, but Godly's got so much damage on. Oh, I don't know about that one. I did ask for it, but did I mean it? No.
Stuff the recovery, weapon toss guarantees it. Yep, that's going to be Godly.
I like that Raydish like reeled back after the weapon throw hit as if it wasn't coming. He's just like, game one goes from the Godly.
Yep.
Okay. Who did Raydish? Raydish hasn't lost anybody yet, right?
He has not lost.
Has he only played one game today?
According to this, yes. It's just the match against Markimu.
Okay.
Yeah. Good performance on the side of Godly. One thing that's really interesting watching his orb play is like you'll see a lot of orb players just go sidelight side air and be like, okay, eventually this will work out. Whereas Godly, I think, tries to really optimize and he'll do like sidelight and neutral air, look for a read when sidelight side air won't very clearly KO.
What do we got here? Interesting to see Raydish not opting for Appa.
Do you not see the Appa in the background?
I think that's Godly's.
You don't know.
I thought
we'll find out.
They started left and right hand side. They kind of like are on the side of the stage they spawned on.
I don't know. All right, there's a side light. One of them needs to get KO'd so we can find out who has Appa.
That's right. That's right. We're going to find out in just a little bit. Kicks him out of the side. It's so urgent. Raydish, quickly. Get knocked out. Do it. Side light. And Sig not going to hit. Side light 2, and they're still not going to hit every time. You're like, that's the 8th one that's not connected. Do it again. End Sig. Ground. Okay. These, if he ground pounded in place instead of dash jumping, it would have actually worked. Recovery, not going to knock out. We don't know who has which sidekick. I mean, usually they like linger on the side of the stage that you spawned, right?
There's
oh
the
my goodness,
and
he has it. It's Appa. My goodness. See? Back when the meta was you pick the biggest sidekick because it blocks the screen. Well, they fixed that, but yet they still haven't stopped.
You know, Appa's just cool.
I sincerely think it's because players don't realize that it's been
fixed.
They just still keep going with it. Like, it's meta. It's always been meta. Anyways, side side air is going to hit. Appa's also just great. It's kind of hard to tell the difference, right?
He's just cool and big and flying.
Look at him go in the background. Pegasus Knight over there is not as cool or as big.
No.
But is flying.
But it is animated.
It is animated. Yeah.
Side light into the neutral air, into the side air on the side of Raydish. He's getting good damage, and he will disarm Godly. Looking for that KO soon.
What do we got? Neutral air misses. Pretty close. Ground pound hits. Raydish just not. Man, Raydish is learning that move all over again.
I feel like he had a little too much confidence in his movement there.
Yeah, he just tried
to dodge.
He tried to
get around.
He just tried to drift off to the side. But that's like literally what it counters.
Yeah.
That's like spear ground pound is a dodge check. You can spot dodge it. They can't just like hold the ground pound in place like a Kaya down sig. They got to just keep going. Neutral hits. Weapon throw not going to hit.
Edge guard opportunity. Godly not going to swing because Raydish backs away.
Nair, weapon throw. Nair, weapon throw again. Oh, what is that?
Those guys are down line.
The ground pound is down line. I was like, how did he get there?
It was an interesting mix-up.
It was a very violent knockback interaction too. He
bounced around.
He just appeared there and he got spiked right back down. Oh, Raydish still hurting. If Godly gets this, the whole round robin is opened up, right? Because he avoids going down 0-3 at the start of the day. Recovery going to hit. Nair's coming through. Ooh, several down airs. What's Raydish got? He just can't. Godly's actually matching Raydish in the orb ditto, and he's winning.
Yep, he's doing well, especially considering, like you said, Raydish has been on this orb for a very long time. He used to be the orb guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the orb guy back when nobody was even thinking about the weapon, back when it was like, there's one orb in top 8s in all 5 regions. It would be Raydish. I remember South America for a very long time just couldn't even fight the weapon, right? He was just beating him all the time. And now we've got Godly going up 2-0 against him. Raydish 3-0'd a player that Godly did not beat, right? And that was Markimu. And so now that means that there's such a player matchup-centric thing at the Royale. That's what makes these so crazy, right? We've got 6. Count them 6. I did not say any other number earlier today. 6 of the best players here.
Nobody can clip it.
These are the 6 players that are going to have the top 6 seeds, basically, going into BCX, right?
Is that how that works?
Not exactly. It's power ranking.
Yeah.
It'll probably be some. I think they'll be somewhere in the top.
No shade to Ahmet, but I don't think he's going to.
They'll be somewhere in that top 16 for sure. Yeah, but Ahmet needed a lot more experience, right?
That's was seed 14.
That's what the. That's what's so nice about these Royales, right? Is that they can heavily reward a good performance at a championship, even if you don't have the track record for a high seed at BCX because you didn't enter everything or do well at everything. And then you just get all this practice. So even though his seed's not going to be top 6, his practice and preparation is definitely going to be up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Godly at a deficit here for Game 3.
Started off strong, had a solid orb string, but you're seeing Raydish able to get some good damage in. Ooh, recovery reaches just over. Had that line of sight because the head was peeking up.
Just threw the spear and just stared at it for a little bit. Didn't want the sideline sider on the orb instead, and just like that, from a deficit, brings it back. Good job. Dash jump hits the edge of the stage with the down air. Harder than it looks. And it's one of those moves where I go like, why doesn't everybody do that? But orb down air actually takes a lot of precision. to hit because even though you get the bounce, you don't. It's not like the move gets more distance. In fact, it's kind of less.
Yeah.
Because of the direction that it has to go. So great job from Godly to be able to get that there. And Raydish still struggling. It looks like he's still afraid to touch him.
Yeah, you can see him being a little timid on his approach there. Like, he's still keeping, like, a little air bubble, a little room for Jesus between him and Godly every now and then. Like, he'll walk forward, but if Godly moves forward, then he backs away a little bit.
And Godly, on the other hand, does not, he's not aware of that space at all, right? Just keeps coming on through, hitting him when he wants to. He's been at this much damage for the past minute. Raydish finally gets an end light through, and that's going to knock out. I thought from center it wouldn't have been enough, but Raydish goes all the way for the weapon starve. Has the orb. Boots are primed now. Let's see what Godly can do.
Oh, catches him with that down light. Hits everything except for grounded, basically.
Low on jumps, but gets right back down to the stage of Cider. Side 6 going to take him down, and just like that, it's 2-1. Godly on the verge of a 3-0 over Raydish, and making this round robin almost impossible to predict.
I feel like that's the first thing Godly hit in this set.
The N6 has got a 0% hit rate. That one is
hit 0 N6.
But maybe this will be the one. Right here, neutral sig. Yes, he keeps dodging in. If you just side light, stand in place, N-sig. Okay, D-light Cider is probably better. N-sig here. Yes,
ooh,
that was actually
good
so close.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Obvious.
If that one doesn't hit, I mean, obviously it was obvious. We're like screaming it, and then it happens. D-light N-sig comes through.
Oh, down sig mixes it up.
Down sig is, here's my other move that hits further. Up. Covers the same spot, but different knockback. Actually, I guess it covers grounded, so it's not the same.
Ooh, just a side air. Godly gonna 3-0.
3-0, a 2-stock. Never hit an N6 though, so
no.
Did it matter?
Doesn't matter, no.
Doesn't matter. Wipe it clean from history. No, it does matter. He's got a game on the board now. He's got 3 of his sets played so far on stream. He's got 2 more players to go through. If he can win those 2 sets, it puts him at 3-2. It's a very strong spot to be in to